I am Grady Collane in the CapeCod.com News Center, and I'm joined today by a special guest from the Hyannis Film Festival. Do you mind introducing yourself for our listeners?
Hi, Grady. Nice to meet you. I'm Bill Ferrall. I'm the managing director of Hyannis Film Festival.
I don't know if you mind, but we're talking about film anyway, so I'd love to get your thoughts as well. Currently, nationwide, we have SAG-AFTRA is currently also an ongoing thing. We have some strikes going on in the entertainment industry. Do you have any kind of thoughts or opinions?
I have a lot of friends who work in the business.
Mm-hmm.
So I had many friends who were on strike, mostly as writers. We're not conflicting with any SAG-AFTRA stuff with this, because we're kind of not, we're apart from that, and there's no filming production involved with what we're doing. The technology is changing so rapidly that actors and writers really need to make sure they're protected for what's coming along. There's all this chatter about AI, which I have to be honest, because I've been so darned busy in recent weeks, I haven't really had a chance to do the deep dive. But it's funny, somebody sent me some copy the other day as an editor and asked me what I thought of it. And I was reading through about the fourth paragraph, and I thought, this doesn't sound quite human. It was very much proper and grammatically correct and everything, but there was just that little flavor in there that said to me it wasn't human. And there were a couple of phrases, and I said to the person, who the heck says this about? They said something about, it was about Nantucket, and it mentioned the waves crashing on the rocks on Nantucket. And I said, tell me, where are the rocks on Nantucket? Nantucket doesn't have rocky coastlines. So then she fessed up that it was written by AI.
Oh, was this
she was testing me. It was my boss at the radio station on Nantucket.
I see. Trying to hone the skills now for filtering out the content. It is very interesting. I must admit myself. I've read articles online. I'll usually get about halfway through before I'm like, something doesn't quite feel right. This feels a little bit strange. But that is very notable that it's going to be an industry game changer.
Yes, and I'm very keen to it because I created and write a daily newsletter for the radio station on Nantucket, an electronic newsletter, where this stuff is coming into play a lot. I get probably 24 or 30 news feeds a day from various sources, and I can tell the ones that are being generated by a machine rather than a person. They just miss a certain touch, but the news business has changed so much, and the entertainment business because of these technologies. So, let's start a series about that. I don't know how I don't know how much it's affecting Cape Cod per se, except for the trimming down and trimming the fat away from major media sources. But that's not so much AI generated yet. That's more consolidating and using reporters across several platforms, kind of thing.
Next movies on Maine for next year will be AI and all the
No,
robot.
I hope not. No, we always want the human element.